Should you apologize for unintentional harm done by a third party? Let's dive into this. We've all apologized when we've accidentally run into someone. Well, maybe not all of us, but it seems to be a socially acceptable and taught thing. You hurt someone, even if it's by accident, we still apologize. We do so to acknowledge the harm done. And hopefully, we acknowledge it to ourselves and try to change the behavior. For example, paying more attention or being more spatially aware. Well, what if I introduce you to a third party, but I don't know everything about that person, but it was still me who connected you to that person. If not for me, you maybe never would have heard of that person. And even if it wasn't me that directly hurt you, but that third person did, I would still feel a moral obligation to acknowledge that harm. And one of the ways that we acknowledge harm is by saying, I'm sorry. If someone I introduced you to caused you harm, I would still apologize, because if not for me, you never would have had that interaction. I would also take the time to acknowledge and reflect that I need to get to know someone or vet them better before I start recommending them to other people. I would actually thank that person for letting me know that harm was done. And again, apologize that they had to go through that. Even if I don't have a legal responsibility, I would still feel a moral responsibility. Once we get past a certain point of adulthood, we all recognize that people don't automatically admit that they're a bad person to everyone. In fact, most people hide their bad behavior, especially if they had very bad behavior. They have a tendency to hide that away from other people. So we can't know everything about everybody. However, once I know that this person is not a good person or a safe person for others to be around, I would completely stop protecting them, recommending them, or associating with them. I would probably make it aware to everyone, including the people that got hurt, that there will be no further association with that person. And the bad actor, the third party, would have zero support from me. I would rescind all support. How do I know? Because I already have done this. And I apologize if anyone that I have supported has hurt you. Let me know.